You're watching Live on CBS 10 WILM. Here's your host, Don Ansell.
We're back. Jared Connect, Madison Marston, both served in the North Carolina House of Representatives as pages. Did it give you more faith in the governmental process, or was it like, gosh, this is?
It really did.
It did.
It really did. I think that was the eye opener. Was, you know, this government really does work.
Wow.
You know, as much as all what's terrible going on right now, and you know, with our economy, but I mean, they're working hard at it, and they really are trying to get the best for our people. You know, and what the community desires, and trying to help us get through this.
During the break, your mom mentioned that you saw a particular bill that was passed. That was a pretty big deal. The
yes, it was
no smoking.
Right, I saw that one signed, and I thought.
You saw it signed.
Yes, I saw the bill signing, and I thought it was very interesting because, you know, it affects so many people and it can help so many people, but you know, it really, you know, does. The government is trying to work for the people, and sometimes, you know, it doesn't work, but most of the time they're definitely applying themselves to fixing it. You know.
Did you see it debated, did you say?
Yes, sir.
You saw it debated?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I saw it signed, and then I saw, you know, the people not liking it.
Was the debate interesting?
Yes, sir. Nothing will ever get passed without debate. Everyone has an opinion, and I mean, we have thousands of people in this community.
Right.
So everything is tossed around, back and forth, you know, put through the refiner's fire to make sure this is what is needed before it is signed by the governor.
Now, how interested, you said this kind of piqued your interest in politics, if not to be in politics, at least to follow. Did you follow before? Like during we had a presidential election, did you? Were you following
I kept notice of it, yes.
You did?
And I think that coming back and watching it all take place, you know, it was like the government really works for the public and the people, like all of them. And the debates, you know, take it to try to correct and to refine the bill so that it will help everyone and not just the individual.
Did you watch the presidential debates?
Yes.
You did,
I
did you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think one of the things is, you know, teenagers, you know, us, high school kids, typically we're put on such low expectations about it. A lot of things when it comes to politics especially, and when, like the presidential election as well as this thing. But the page opportunity itself to let us go and serve was the big eye-opener to show that, you know, most teenagers, you know, we were 2 out of maybe 50 that would go a week, you know, that most teenagers really do care. You know, and we want to see what our future is to hold with our government.
Do you talk about politics in, like, at the dinner table or your family?
Yeah, well, it comes up.
It does?
It comes up, yeah.
We talk about health care over breakfast.
Yeah, that's our cereal. But, and I think when we were there, you know, just people from so many different areas are there serving as pages, and they have so many different views and morals. And you get in debates with people just when you're sitting there bored waiting, you start talking about, you know, the committee meeting. Yeah, we had many debates just among us pages.
The pages, yeah.
Yes.
How long have you been living in Wilmington?
Since I was like 8 or 9.
Okay. Where'd you come from?
Charlotte.
Oh, you came from Charlotte. You grew up there and then here? Mm-hmm. And you?
About,
Sharon?
I think 7 years now, 7, 8 years.
You're 15, so before that?
I lived in Youngstown, Ohio.
Really?
Yes, sir.
How do you like Wilmington?
Oh, I love it.
You do?
Absolutely love it.
Yeah. You too?
Yes, me too.
Yeah. Everybody that comes here seems to have a love affair with this area.
Yes,
We
sir.
talked about your favorite subjects in school. We talked about what kind of grades you get. What's the hardest course you've had so far?
The hardest course I've had. Well, I would have to say it was my favorite one, history.
That was the hardest, and your favorite. How about you?
Oh, I'm not sure which hardest. I would say I struggle more with math. Like I'm still average, above average, but it's just I don't like it.
So you have to work a little harder
yeah,
at it.
so I have to be self-motivated.
What's your favorite period of history?
My favorite,
Yeah.
The Revolutionary War. You know how America began.
Oh yeah,
And stuff. But
that period. All right, so you have been in the school system here, both of you.
Yes.
And
not public, but definitely
you
we've been to school with.
to traditional school.
Yes.
What would you went to private school?
Yes.
How do you? what do you think of the job, the school system, or the system that you were in? What kind of job are they doing educating?
I think they're doing a
kids?
fine job.
You do?
I really don't think. I don't think we are below par. I think they're doing fine, and the kids coming out are coming fine too.
I just think, you know, it's whatever for you personally. Like some people, you know, flourish more with other people and being held accountable, and then some people are better when they can succeed on their own and, you know, just working on it. Or it's just really, it's whatever you like.
Whatever works
yes,
for you.
Whatever works best.
I want to get some of your opinions because you're 15 years old, and I think people are interested in what you think and what you have to say. Have you been fascinated by the whole Michael Jackson story that's been unfolding in the past weeks?
I'm actually kind of tired of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets tiring that, you know, the media is actually, you know, supposed to, you know, tell you what's going on, and, you know, with the government even too, you know, it helps you know what's going on with the bills and stuff. But sometimes I think that the media, you know, they're trying to make a scandal out of everything, you know, to make so much for them, and it just kind of gets tiring, you know, to hear them, you know, getting story after story out about scandal after scandal, and you're just like, I want what it is.
It gets scary, actually, to me. I mean, Michael Jackson was a great man. I mean, he had a very important time in our history. But, I mean, as his death has taken place, I don't know how many weeks it's been since then. I mean, also, small coverage. It got basically, I mean, Michael Jackson was a lot of front coverage, but did everyone know about what was going on in the Middle East and what's been happening over there? You'd always see the little subline about what's going on, and that's
the crawl underneath.
Right.
Yeah.
Which scares me almost a tad bit.
We're almost out of time. I want some real quick answers about social media, Facebook, Twitter, or MySpace. Are you on that? Yes
oh my
or no?
goodness.
No, I don't do much
You don't?
internet.
Yes,
no.
sir.
You are.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I
you
do
like that
email.
form of communication. Do you watch TV?
A little.
Not much.
No.
A little bit, yes,
A
sir.
little bit. How about computer? How much you're on the computer
Yes.
a lot?
Yes, sir.
You too. I don't know if we have enough time. Some names of people you most admire.
People I most admire.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, there's certain personal people that
Family?
definitely... Family people, mentoring people.
Okay.
You know.
I would say my family and my faith, and, you know, I admire, you know, the people that are in my life and giving me that.
If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be?
Oh.
Quick question, there's too much to change.
You should ask that one in the beginning. There's a lot more time.
Well, we don't have time, so you're going to get you off the hook. Jared Connect and Madison Marston, thank you both for joining us. You've been a real delight to talk to. If you'd like to watch Byline online, go to WILM-TV.com. Click on the Byline icon. I'm Don Ansel for Byline Wilmington. We'll see you next week.
You've been watching Byline Wilmington on CBS 10 WILM. Join us every Sunday morning at 11 as we explore the issues that concern you.